Hey guys, I'm Wyatt from CCE. We're here to show you how to install our CCE S1 fog light upgrade kit. So let's get to it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is remove the skid plate, which we've already done using a 13mm sockets and a T40 Torx bit. Next, we're gonna go ahead and remove 6 Torx bits holding the fender liners. These are gonna be a T15. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're gonna go ahead and pull that out of the way. Move this out of the way, get it back and up and kind of out of our way. So next we're going to remove 5 7mm screws. We've got 1, 2, and 3. We got 4, and then the 5th one is back behind here. We'll go ahead and do that now. Next we're going to go ahead and remove these 2 T15 screws. That should allow this piece to release. We don't need it just off, we can just get it loose and kind of out of the way a little bit. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and remove these 4 T15s. So next we're going to go ahead and make sure we do the same inside the fender liner well on the other side. It's a few more clips there, but it's still easily removable. And then we're going to go ahead and start pulling this lower black fascia off. All right, so to go ahead and remove this lower black fascia, you're going to want to go ahead and kind of release these clips as you're pulling. Kind of got to pull pretty good. We don't have to go all the way across, but this should give us now enough access to access the 7mm screws from behind the kit here. So to remove the stock fog light, there's going to be three 7mm screws on each side. So you got 1 on this side here, and then 2 on the following side, and it will be the same in mirror pattern for the other side of the truck. To unplug the factory fog light, you're gonna slide back this red locking tab and then depress and pull. So now that it is slid back, you depress and pull. So now we're gonna go ahead and assemble our S1 fog light assembly. So the first thing we're going to do is apply the bracket in this orientation, which is a little bit opposite of what the instructions tell you. So we're going to go ahead and screw that in now using a 3mm hex key. So next we're going to take the provided hardware from Baja Designs and attach the fog light to the bracket in such orientation so that it is facing forward along with kind of these little wings. Also, we're going to make sure that the hardware is just fairly snug, but we don't want to make it as tight as possible yet because we want to make sure that we can align it and move this and adjust it as needed. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and install our adapters. So this will only key in one way. There's a little notch there. So we're going to go ahead and grab our stock connector here. It's easiest just to kind of go through here and plug it in. Once it is, go ahead and slide back that retainer. Then we're going to go ahead and install the weather pack connectors. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we are black to black on the factory harness. So we're black to black, and then we're going brown to red. Here. And then what I like to do is kind of just loosely plug in the connector here. Make sure we go black to black again, and the red goes to white. So you just push them in until they lock in. Go ahead and close this up here. Now we've got our adapter set in, and we can go ahead and set that, push that aside. And then we're going to go ahead and just repeat that same step on the passenger side. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and test fit our light. So we're going to go ahead and get this all mounted up here using the same factory hardware that you used to take off the fog light, or the stock fog light. So we went ahead and just pulled the rest of the bumper off. It was three extra clips that you just get in from under here. Super easy to take it off, and it gives you a little bit more freedom. But now we've gone ahead and mounted our fog lights. We've got them kind of tested and aimed. We've got them plugged in with our adapter. So now we're going to go ahead and do a function test. So we're going to go ahead and get inside the truck and turn on the fog lights. All right, so now that we've function tested and ensured that everything is working as designed, we're going to go ahead and tuck the wires up, place a couple zip ties, and then we're going to start putting the truck back together. All right, so now that we've got the front bumper on, last thing we're going to go ahead and do is install the stock skid plate. And after that, here it's a wrap. You now have your upgraded S1 fog lights that are finally functional.